Cappy, hi. Capricorn, hi. Cappy. I can call you whatever I want. Cappy. Capricorn. Cappy. I feel like Cappy today, so Cappy, hi. This is going to be a reading for September 19th through the 25th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. So we're doing this here today. As I said, I'm a little bit away from home. And I found a nice spot actually here close to Omaha, Nebraska. I'm gonna have to pray that the wind doesn't come in to blow these away. So yeah, I'm here, and so are you today. And tomorrow I should be home, hopefully tonight, to see my babies. I miss my babies. Anyways, let's do this. Oh, by the way, there's a cricket following me since I started this trip. Not one, but... and it's everywhere. And he might jump into the reading, I don't know. I see it right now hopping in here. Big one. Huge. Alright, Cappies. So, the overall energy for the reading, the Strength card. Why'd you start off like that? Okay. So you might be going through something here. Little ups, little downs. Not that big for now from what I can see, but you might be experiencing some shifts in energies here, and that's why the Strength card is showing up. Kind of like, you can do this, you're fine. In the recent past, the Death card, the Temperance, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, something came to a close. I feel like it was dragged on. It was a kind of a dragged on kind of a process, or something needed to be done. And on your part, you're looking like, yeah, and I really, really wanted it done. You know, done and over with. But again, kind of a dragged on process. In the current situation, the King of Pentacles, the Justice card, the Eight of Cups. There's an emotional disconnect that's happening now, but it's happening... it's kind of looking like you're focusing on work a lot, or finding that balance in your stable life, and that kind of disconnects you from your heart a little bit. It's not worrisome necessarily. I do see the focus being a lot on the material at this time for you. And it's looking like it's going all right. You know, whatever you're doing there, it's kind of looking like it's going all right. Yeah, we might get all sorts of birds, and I mean, we're out in nature, so we might get stuff around. I see shadows. I heard hawks, crickets all over. Hopefully no spiders, but... in the immediate future, the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Five of Wands. There's something you're working on here that's shown up, and it looks like there might be a little bit of commotion around that. Maybe you're working in a team with someone, and there could be disagreements around it. There's definitely a little bit of commotion around something you're putting effort into. So let's clarify. I see the Strength card. The Ace of Cups, the Sun, the Four of Cups. It's almost like a wishful thinking kind of an energy of maybe you hoped for something to be good, for something to be happy, loving. I don't know if it is though, because you are showing at the end with a little sense of disappointment over it. Okay, so that's what that's about. Let me see the Death card in the recent past. Okay, so there's definitely a whole lot of bugs in here. For the Death card, you get the Justice, the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. This almost looks like a step, almost like you've been promoted or something. It took a while, because it's still showing up tied up to a sense of security, a sense of maybe job, where it feels like things were leveled and then they started to grow, and then, you know, that period kind of ended and you stepped into the next one. So it could have been a promotion or a step up in whatever it is you're your stability is concerned. Let's do the Temperance card. Ooh. The Lover's the King of Cups, the Five of Cups, and then love shows up. Love shows up pretty strong here for you in the past. There's been a lot of disappointment though around it. There's one particular one that shows up quite strong, and I don't feel there was closure there. It's been kind of left up in the air in this energy of, yeah, regret, sadness, all sorts of things. But I do see you working with this energy in terms of healing it. It's almost like a retrospective of Cappy's past. Work was good, you know, got promoted, everything went fine. And then love, yeah, I was there, but eh. Let's do the Four of Pentacles in the past. Seven of Swords, the Temperance card, the Six of Swords. There's the closure. All right, yeah, it definitely took a while to close something off. And it could have been tied up to this lover situation, to this love. And it could have been that work actually helped you, you know, focusing on that aspect. Or your own sense of stability, focusing on that. Let's do the King of Pentacles in the current situation. Knight of Wands, Five of Wands, the Hangman. There's a little dosage of too much passion in here. So this is possibly at work for you. There's a little, but I want things that way, not that way. You know, there's, and I feel like that's what's creating here, this commotion around what it is you're working on. It's definitely okay to be passionate about what it is that you're doing when it's overcharged. It could create a little bit of tension, especially if, you know, you want something in a particular way, somebody else wants something in a particular way, and then it clashes. And I see you stepping back from that. I see you taking a step back in terms of blowing up with, I want things this way or that way. And that actually helps a lot, you know, taking a step back. When you feel urged to, let me show you how it's done, to actually take a step back. Let's do the Justice card. The Magician, the World card, the Devil. Now I'm gonna get you dizzy because I'm gonna swing in the swing. Dun, dun, dun. You're actually, I don't see a problem with this Devil here. I kind of see it as your energy in this. So you're actually closing off a cycle. I don't know what kind of a cycle this is. I see it as a major one. I don't see it tied up to something in particular. It's kind of like looking, remember what I told you? I'm kind of looking at this as Cappy's life's retrospective kind of a thing. There's something in there that's coming to a close and you're stepping into the next chapter of your life here. So I feel like it includes all sorts of aspects of your life. You're doing good. Your energy is manifesting good things, but in order for those to come in, other things need to come to a close. I feel like you're very centered, very grounded, and very overall okay with what it is that's surrounding you in this energy. Let's do the Eight of Cups. For the Eight of Cups, you get the Four of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Three of Wands. So this is the energy that I don't like for you, and I've seen you in it for a while, where you're showing up emotionally disconnected a little bit, but I feel like you're not necessarily 100% aware of that. Maybe you think, no, I'm not, you know, everything's fine, everything's good, I'm open, I'm good. But you are in standby when it comes to feeling something. You know, there's definitely a sense of standby on your side, which is letting me know, and the Eight of Cups is there, which is letting me know there's a disconnect, there's an emotional disconnect. Let's do the Eight of Pentacles in the immediate future. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, King of Swords. There could be a project coming up for you, a new project or something like that. I do see a partnership. I do see you working, not necessarily in team, but with other energies to bring up something new here. It looks like it's very clear. It looks like it's very good for you, but again, tied up to that sense of stability material, which is not bad if that's where your focus is at, you know. I feel like too much of that is going to take you away from this, from probably that's why you're finding yourself disconnected sometimes, because it is growing, there is progress, and we have the tendency to see where things are working. That's where we're leaning. Usually it's kind of a given, but then we forget about other aspects of ourselves that are quite important. Let's do the Seven of Wands, the Hermit, the Page of Cups, the Star. Okay. I mean, that healing part of opening up your heart is showing up quite strong, and it's showing up as a desire for you, kind of like, yeah, I really need to get in there and start opening up. There's resistance though on your side too. As much as there is a desire for it, there's also resistance. The cricket is walking towards the stairs. For the Five of Wands, you get the Six of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Lots of wands here. I mean, this whole situation is kind of looking up and down, and again, you have that sense of stability that's linear in terms of growing and working, that sense of emotional aspect of you that's looking like it's something you want to approach but are having a hard time to open up. And because of that, you're kind of looking like the energy is starting to look very up and down, where there's going to be days where you're going to feel good about it all. There's going to be days where it's going to suck. Overall, it feels like it's feeling a little heavy. It's feeling a little kind of difficult, even though things are progressing here, because you don't have the sense here to support it all and to balance it out. It might feel, or it might start feeling a little difficult. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups, King of Cups. There's a soul connection around by the looks of it, and it does require your heart. It does require love. And I'm not saying you're closed off completely, you know. You're there in it. I see you walking slowly but surely towards it. You are going to need full access to the heart eventually though for this one, if you want to keep it around. So that's the only thing, you know, a little bit of more connection to your heart would be quite good for you at this time. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.